The founder and chairman of JIDE Foundation and COREJIDE News, JIDE ADEDIRAN, celebrates his 41st birthday with the Society for the Blind in Lagos. Speaking at the event, he expresses joy with identifying with the visually impaired society. Our correspondent Susan Nwodo has details on this report presented from our studios.
The main objective of the JIDE Foundation is to reach out and cater for the less privileged and physically challenged citizens in order to help eradicate poverty from the nation. As part of fulfilling the objectives of the foundation, the founder and chairman of JIDE Foundation and COREJIDE News, JIDE ADEDIRAN, marked his birthday with the Nigeria Society for the Blind. He encourages them not to feel dejected as a result of their situation.
I'm happy to associate with you today and to be part of you this moment. Today is my birthday. I want to give you a mark. The principal was saying the other time, and I do know the importance of that stick that you are carrying, especially the big one that I talked about. So I've decided, I've asked them to give me the number of people here, and they said it's 50, so I'm donating 50 sticks today.
Members of the foundation and well-wishers praise his leadership qualities and caring attitude. They said this will help in creating a positive impact on humanity, urging leaders to emulate his lifestyle.
I like his leadership skill. He has a compassionate heart, a very, very deep feeling for humanity. So I wish him the very best. He's always there to support the cause of everyone, regardless of your race, your religion, your background. He is very supportive.
Other people, I hope, will learn from what JIDE Foundation has done to sort of lend a helping hand. Because like I always say, people feel that they can't change the world, because that's a huge, sort of project or prospect. But I strongly believe that if you lend a helping hand to the next man and not think about the world, next man or next two people around you, and if somebody sees what you're doing and copies what you're doing, before we know it will go around, and then you'd have affected the world.
So I'm using this medium to call out to well-being Nigerians out there to come and assist this particular set of people. If you care, I care for my next neighbor, the society will be better for it. It's someone with a very large heart, it's someone with a golden heart, a charismatic leader who is very selfless, and trust him in times of generosity. He knows no bound, and this is someone who is trying to redefine what leadership is.
The principal of the Vocation Training Center for the Blind, alongside their visually impaired students, explained some of their challenges while also hailing the founder for coming to their aid. They urge other NGOs to emulate JIDE Foundation's act of kindness towards them.
Other organizations should emulate what my brother Abdulasid is doing, because he's putting smiles to these wonderful people's faces. And other organizations, NGOs, philanthropists should just emulate him and do the same thing. And by so doing, God will bless them. I wish him a happy birthday and many, many more years, and long life and proper prosperity in his life and his family.
Okay, well, it's very, very encouraging to see someone who is very big out there in the society associating with someone who is visually challenged like me. It's quite encouraging. Most people would have loved to throw big parties, Owambe and all. But it's quite encouraging when you see someone come down from the high horse and associate himself with people who are less privileged, so-called, in the society. Well, to the JIDE Foundation, I like to say more prosperity, long life. I pray that God will grant them grace to have more impact, live a life full of impact, because I think that's why we are created, making other people happy in the society.
Okay, MARIAM GALADINMA.
Okay, what do you have to say about this foundation?
Well, it's really amazing what they're doing, and it's really cool for them to come and visit us here and do the donations that they did, which is very, very important, especially mostly the AKEEM, because it costs a lot. 12K is not easy, and we really need it, because most of us, let me say, I personally have issues with my eye. You see, God just sent him to bless us with some. I wish him long life and prosperity, good health. I don't even know where to start with Mr. Blessing, because seriously, he's a kind-hearted man. We just gave him a little complaint of how we needed a mux, and before we knew it, he granted it.
For him, celebrating his birthday in a unique way as opposed to a big ceremony is a way of giving back to the society. Surely for this, his associates and beneficiaries sang a birthday song for his caring heart.